Hey everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and today we're making a decadent cheater treat. This is just such an easy thing because it just really takes 2 ingredients and an optional 3rd ingredient. It's so easy. You just need some crescent rolls, just a package of crescent rolls, and then some Oreos. And then the optional ingredient is powdered sugar. You want to dust the top with powdered sugar. I do like to dust a little bit of powdered sugar, and then I have one of these little sifter mabobs to make them look all nice and pretty when we're done. So in order to do this, I use an air fryer. You can use a convection oven or a toaster oven, which is convection. So I could just stick them in the toaster oven there, but I like to use the air fryer for this. So I just need to go ahead and grab the basket. You make them and just set them directly in here. So we're going to go ahead and make them. So we're gonna go ahead and open our crescent rolls and then start assembling. And it's super easy. It just takes 1 crescent roll and 1 Oreo. You wrap it up and bake it. And it's just so fun and easy. So the hardest part in this whole process is opening these crescents. There we go. All right, it took like 5 whacks, but I ended up getting them opened. And then I do have a clean surface here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling. All right, we'll get that out of the way. Move in our air fryer here so I can start a little assembly line. So I've got my Oreos here. You can see we've already made these once recently. They were so good. So I've got my crescents, and some people pinch the lines together and then cut them into 8, but I just go ahead and break them off in the triangles that they already have, and you can pinch the dough and wrap it around the Oreo. So I've got my dough here. I stick the Oreo on and just start wrapping and pinching edges. And you will have some overhang. I just kind of wrap it around and make sure I fill in all the gaps. If I have an extra piece, I just tuck it around, pinch all the little edges together. And it does not have to be perfect. It will bake up and become nice and puffy. But that's basically it. You just make sure there's no big gaping holes. And then you stick it in. And then we're gonna do that on repeat here with these crescent rolls. Just kind of roll it over, pinch all the edges, and do this with all 8 crescent rolls. I kind of like work it in my hands a little bit to make it stay nice and round around the Oreo. And I do put these in a little bit spaced apart. You can see they're a little spaced apart. There actually is enough room to do all 8 Oreos in my air fryer. It really depends on what kind of air fryer you have. This is one of the QVC Cooks Essentials air fryers, and I love it. I've had it for years, and I actually have done a review of it, so I definitely recommend this one. I will link to it down below. It's come in handy a lot. That one actually looks nice and even and pretty. Get that one going. These are so easy to pinch and assemble to make the dough around each Oreo. Just take some, like folding it around sometimes to get every little gap. I just find that way easier than having to roll out all the dough, pinching all the edges, and then cutting the dough, trying to make it even. These are already portioned out. And so I actually have started kind of watching what I eat, and I just look at the calories and everything. So if you're interested in the calories, one of these double stuffed Oreos is 70 calories, and then one of the crescent rolls is 100 calories. So it is 170 calories per pop. It's definitely decadent, definitely worth it to have. And then just the tiniest little sprinkle of the powdered sugar. Depending on how much you put on there, it's only like 5 or 10 calories. So it's kind of negligible. Almost got all of them gone. All right, that one looks good. I try to kind of work quickly because the crescent roll dough, as it sits out, gets a lot softer, and I feel like I get more of like the butter all over my hands. I get kind of mushy. All right. That one last one, and then we'll be ready to air fry these guys. last one. All right, so I've spread them out in the pan. You can see there's space in between each one, and I'm just gonna pop these in the air fryer on 350, and it takes somewhere around 6 to 8 minutes. You do have to keep an eye on them. You want them to be brown over the top and make sure they're cooked through, but it does not take long at all. So keep an eye on it, check it every once in a while, especially after you get to that 5 to 6 minute mark. Check it every couple of minutes and see where you're at. So that's what they look like, and we're gonna pop them in. All right, this is 5 minutes right here. I'm gonna let them go another minute or two and be done. This was about 7 minutes here. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. So this was almost 7 minutes here, and they are nice and golden brown, and carefully have to remove them. Sometimes they stick a little bit to the little grate on the bottom. You can see the little marks on there, and they are very hot, so I'm gonna try to be careful here getting these out. A few of them stuck together on the side, but you can see they just pull right apart. And here is our plate of goodness. I'm just gonna sprinkle this a little bit with the powdered sugar. You have a teaspoon here. And this is like half a teaspoon. We'll see how far that gets us. Just need a little tiny sprinkle. I just think they look so pretty like that. That wasn't even the whole thing. And there you have it. You let them cool for just a minute. You do want to serve these warm because they're nice and gooey in the middle, but they are still a little too hot. Livy's going to come taste test with me here in a minute, but right now they're pretty hot, baby. And you want to open one up and see what they look like?
Yeah.
Gooey Oreos on the inside. You see that?
Ooh.
They're so light and fluffy on the inside, but it's very hot. You ready to try? Go ahead and take one of those and you can try it. Get that out of the way. It's a little bit warm, but it shouldn't be too hot anymore. Give it a taste. What do you think? I think it's really good.
A little bit hot.
Yeah, a little bit warm still. But you can still eat it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want this half too? Mm-hmm. All right, go for it. Do you give it a thumbs up?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Livy approved.
These are good.
Good. There you go. You can take them with you. So there you have it. They're Livy approved, they're mom approved, and Johnny loves them as well. They're just so easy and decadent to make, and I really, really like them. So I wanted to share this recipe with you guys because it's one we've made quite a while back and then kind of forgot about, but I've been craving something chocolatey and gooey, and this really hits the spot. Around here, they do not last very long, but you can put them in an airtight container for a day or so. I don't know if they last past that because we eat them before that. I figure most people will probably finish it off in a couple of days. So you can put it in an airtight container, and I like to just microwave them for a couple of seconds to warm them back up because they are better nice and warm. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out my foodie playlist down below. I've got other recipes and good stuff for you. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Ingredient is powdered sugar. You want to dust the top with powdered sugar. Stop it. Just go. It's gonna take me 10 years to do this video. The hardest part in this whole process is opening these presses.
Let's see if we can whack it. Maybe that. Let's see. I can get it open a little better. You might have to fight with it like me. There we go. Alright, it took like 5 whacks, but I ended up.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to the camera. You wanna stay in the end or no?
I want to go for these.
You won't?